Hi, it's Brooke, and I'm going to be doing another Brooke review on this bin that has been in my desk. If you've watched my desk tour, you might have already seen this, because this bin includes all of my resource books about writing. So if you're an aspiring author, aspiring writer, this would be the video for you. Alright, we're going to start with this book on top, called Writing Magic by Gail Carson Levine. This book is about writing great fiction stories, and I found it very, very helpful. I have probably reread this 4 or 5 times. It's very interactive because at the end of each chapter there's an exercise that you're going to be doing so that by the end of the book you will have completed your own fiction story and gone through all the steps. Now, it was a really easy read, you can see. And Gail Carson Levine, she's written lots of fantasy fiction books, her most famous being Ella Enchanted, and she kind of has a funny sense of humor. So I really liked reading what she had to write. Now, if you're not interested in writing fiction stories, this book probably isn't for you. Alright, going on. This next book is called How Writers Work, Finding a Process That Works for You by Ralph Fletcher. Now, this book is a little bit more broad than Writing Magic because it doesn't talk about writing one type of story or genre. This book talks about poetry, short stories, novels, and it's another easy read. Probably for younger kids, but it's definitely been helpful to me because, again, I've read this through one entire time, and then since I've gone back to certain chapters that I've needed help with. So I think this is another really great and helpful book. My next book would be Writing Smarts. It's an American Girl book that you can find at pretty much any bookstore. This book wasn't as helpful as the other two because this is probably the most interactive. Lots of different exercises and fun things for you to fill in. You can write your own poems, but this is really helpful, especially with school, because it teaches you how to write great poetry, stories, and school reports. At the back of the book, it has a quick reference grammar and spelling guide for you if you're proofreading your papers. And there are holes in the spine so you can clip it into a binder and carry it around with you during school. Alright, these next couple of books get a little bit more technical. This book is called Writing with Style, Making Your Writing Stand Out by Sue Young. Now, I haven't completely finished this one. It kind of got a little bit boring. This is mostly about grammar. This is a lot more technical. This goes through detailed steps on how to outline, how to plan your work before you begin, grammar tips. So if you're having trouble with the technical stuff, this is your book. If you just want to sit down and write a quick short story, this is probably not for you. Alright, this book is called What's Your Story? A Young Person's Guide to, again, Writing Fiction by Marion Dane Bauer. This was also a little bit more technical than the first 3 that I've reviewed, but it has been helpful because I just flip open to a certain chapter and can read about what I need help with at the moment. So, alright, those are the only writing books that I have so far, but I am going to go over a couple other helpful resource books that you need to have with you if you're a writer. This is my Scholastic Rhyming Dictionary, and extremely helpful. I use this a lot, especially when I'm writing poetry. Really easy to use. You just open it up to the end of the word that you're trying to rhyme, and you'll find an entire list of words that rhyme. It has funny little pictures, and it tells you how to use the book on the back. Love this book. My other book that I'm going to show you is my Scholastic Pocket Thesaurus. A thesaurus is for finding synonyms and antonyms, which is really helpful in your writing because you want to make sure that you're not using the same word over and over again. Lately in my reviews, I've been using the word love a lot when I say I love this book, or these characters were really lovable. Love, 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 love. I looked up the word love in my thesaurus and I came up with the words adore, cherish, admire, worship, idolize, dote on, and revere. It also shows me the antonym to the word love, which is hate. So if I wanted to find synonyms for hate, I would look that up in this book as well. And the last book I'm going to show you is my Webster's New World Dictionary. I also have a very large dictionary, but this is easier to use because it's smaller. Now the writing is pretty tiny, but I deal with that. Just get a book light. You're going to need a dictionary a lot, especially if you're reading and you come across a word you don't know. Or even in my own writing, I come across a word that I think sounds great in a sentence, but I'm not sure if it really fits there. So I'll whip out my dictionary and look it up. Alright, so one last time I'm going to go through these books in case you're interested in any one of them. What's Your Story by Mary and Dane Bauer. Writing with Style by Sue Young. Writing Smarts, an American Girl book. How Writers Work by Ralph Fletcher. And Writing Magic by Gail Carson Levine. Thanks for watching, and I hope this has helped you out. If you have any of these books and they've been helpful to you, please comment below. If you have any questions about where to find these books or anything else you need to know, please comment below. And if you have a specific writing book that you would like me to review, also comment below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.